The home of the Nets. We're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. You look at the Clippers. Ball's knocked loose. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. George has got the first points of the night for the Clippers.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Here's Simmons. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Brown outside. In the corner, George with it. And Leonard has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. Fades and shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
Kawhi Leonard is a finals MVP, in large part due to that mid-range shot. He is automatic from that area.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Yes, that goes in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Westbrook. A rebound by the Nets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Johnson, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. .146 left to play in the first quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finish off by Finney Smith.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Bol off the left rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A 3 from Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
Back to Bridges. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there. Pass to Claxton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers trailed by 3. .32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And he can't jam it through.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Brown. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming up on the floor for your Knicks.
On defense, the Nets. 3-point lead. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Claxton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Brown with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Look at Norman keeping his composure, not letting the foul stop him from taking the shot.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
At the elbow, Bol. Pass to George. Back to Bol. Screen by Bol. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by George. George has got his second basket of the game.
That kind of contact isn't going to deter Paul George. Just pushing right through it.
Bridges for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. Pass to George. And here is Brown. And he drives in. And Brown throws it down.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. To the inside. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And they haven't
worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Nets leading by 4. Johnson outside. Down low. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Back to Simmons. Goes back up. Here's Clowney. Now Finney Smith. 11 feet away. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
A shot by George, wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. George has got 5 points now this quarter. And then Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Hampton. To the paint. The kick out to Westbrook. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here is Thomas. He has yet to score. And now the fast break. George with the ball. He got it up. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clippers trailed by 3. Pass to Leonard. Back to Highland. Right side Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here's Claxton. Finished off the break. Claxton's got 8 points.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And the Clippers call time here.
You go fans, get on your feet, get loud. It's time for team hype.
And the Clippers making a change here. outside Collins. On the wing, Brown. He has 5. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. 7 points in the game.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
To the right side. Inside. Here's Clowney.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Brooklyn, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Pass to Highland. Brown feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got 9.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
Now the Clippers moving it up. And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
There are so many ways that Kawhi can attack on offense. A great 3-level scorer. He's a handful to deal with.
Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right. Winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Up top, Highland to the paint. Brown outside. Sweet move. And Brown throws it down.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Dinwiddie wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Brown outside. Out left to the wing. Back to Bowl for the lead. It's hauled in by Claxton.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson in the corner. Mr. Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lock at 6. Here's Clowney. Rebound by the Clippers.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Powell with the steal. Here's Bull. Outside for George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He makes them at such a high clip from there. Paul George knows his range.
Dinwiddie right side. Bridges outside. Pass to Clowney. Claxton with it to end the run. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. On the free throw, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Bull with it. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Here's Claxton. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Three-pointer. Simmons. And Bol pulls it down. Clippers leading by 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Now Leonard. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Outside Leonard. Leonard on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Dinwiddie outside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 11. With the fadeaway. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Back to Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. And finish off by Finney Smith.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Leonard attacking. Kicks it out to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Outside Westbrook. Now, here's Bol. Drills it from outside. Bol's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Paul George with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody down. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
From deep, George. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Nets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson in the corner. Now Claxton, defended by George. Here's Finney-Smith. Hands it from downtown.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.